Hi, everybody, and welcome to call number one. My name is Tawny, and I am a director on the Cazares organization. And this is my friend Michelle, who is an advanced director in the Cazares organization. We are here to talk to you today about vision boards, stretching to your limits, and a couple of other fun things. This is just going to be a super quick call, and we hope you all enjoy it. So, first of all, we are here to help you all work towards director. I don't know how many of you know what the requirements are for director, but in case you don't know, we are going to show you. So being a director is work. You're going to have to work towards it. A director is you and 5 people below you. It does not matter how you get the 5 people below you. It could be 5 people that you personally recruit yourself. It could be 3 people you personally recruit yourself and a person below 2 of them. It doesn't matter. As long as there are 5 people on your downline, you can hit director requirements. So other than having those 5 people below you, you personally will have to hit $750 in personal sales. And you as a team, so you and those 5 people are going to have to hit $5,000 in sales. Those 5 people under you must be active with a minimum of $150 in sales. Once you hit that as a team and become a director team, you will get $10 activity bonus for every person who's active under your team. You get a 3% increase of overrides on team sales, which include your own. You will get 1,000 trip points every month that you are paid at the director title. We get free products every season, which it's like Christmas twice a year when you just get boxes of free stuff that show up on your porch. You get to walk across the stage at conference in July and get your red spatula and have thousands and thousands of people cheer for you for hitting this amazing accomplishment. And there is so much more amazing training that you get. So once you hit these requirements up here for the first month as a director team, you've got it. And then every month after that, as long as you hit $5,000, you get to keep your director title. So that's being a director. If you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to your recruiter or your upline director if you have any other questions about those requirements. So now we are going to talk about vision boards. A vision board is something that you can visually see every day, multiple times a day, of what goals you want to hit. Do you have a vision board? Most of us on our teams do have vision boards, and they are great reminders of why we are working, why we want to sit down and work our business every single day. On our vision boards, we want you to put your why. If you don't know what your why is, you need to sit down and figure out what is your why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you sitting down to work every day? If your why doesn't give you chicken skin, if it doesn't make you want to cry, you need to think harder, dig deeper, think bigger, think long-term, think short-term too. Your vision board doesn't just have to be your dreams that you want in 5 to 10 years. It could be something that you want to accomplish this month. If we can knock off little goals on our vision board to and change those to even bigger goals, I think that would help you accomplish things a little bit faster and be a little bit more excited to sit down for your business. So I'm going to show you my vision board now. This is my vision board. My vision board shows my why. Some people put their why on their vision board, some don't, but this is my why. My why is for my kids and for my family so that we can have a great life, so that we can travel the world. We're a military family, so we are separated from my husband a lot. So we want to be able to travel and see our families anytime we want to. When he gets to finally retire in a few years, we want to be able to have our dream home. I want to earn level 3 on all of the Pampered Chef trips that we get to earn every year. I want to promote to advanced director. For excellence awards at conference, I want to be a 2-category achiever because a 1-category achiever just isn't enough for me right now. I want to be a 2-category achiever, if not more. I want to personally, in my personal business, sell $6,000 every month so that I can be an elite seller. I want that 2% commission bump up every single month, and be an elite seller, because it's really cool to see your name on the Pampered Chef stir saying that you're an elite seller with some of the most amazing Pampered Chef consultants that we've got. So we want you to make your vision board. When you make your vision board, no matter how big your goals are, no matter how small, we want you to post it. Post it everywhere. Take a picture of it. It doesn't have to be a computerized vision board like mine. If you have a cork board at home and you want to stick magazine pictures on there, you want to just stick Post-it notes, however you want to create your vision board is completely fine. It's your vision board. It's what you are going to see. So if you don't do a computer one and you're just doing like a cork board or a poster board or whatever it is, take a picture of it. Make it the background screen of your cell phone, make it the background screen of your computer, print it out if you can. Just have your vision board everywhere and keep it within eyesight so that you know what you're working towards every day. When you're struggling, you're like, oh, I don't want to work my business today. I don't want to sit down. Trust me, Michelle and I do that all the time when we're texting, like, I am not motivated to work today. But then we sit down at our desk and we see our vision board and we're like, okay, we got to work. If we want to hit these goals, we got to work. We have to hit our visions. And we're not going to do that if we're not working our business. So put it in front of you and keep it in sight at all times, and make sure you share your vision board when you're done with your director. Okay, so we're going to do a really fun exercise real quick. I want everybody to sit up tall in their seats, and I want you to stretch as high as you think you can reach. Just stretch up, stretch higher. Okay, so you've stretched. Now I want you to stretch. Try to stretch just a little bit higher, just a little bit. Can you just stretch a little? Okay, one more time, just a little higher. Okay, I don't think I can stretch any higher. Okay, but you did that. You didn't think, I don't know, that felt good to me. You didn't think that you could stretch higher than what you did right there, but you did. You just stretched a little bit higher. This program, that's what we're going to ask you to do. We're going to ask you to stretch just a little bit further than you think you can. You don't think you can hit that goal of $6,000 a month? Guess what? Stretch just a little bit, push a little bit harder. Ask 5 more people to host a party with you, or just put it in order. And guess what? Stretching that little further to ask those 5 people that you didn't want to ask to order or host a party can get you there. We want you to go outside your box, go outside your limits, get comfortable with the uncomfortable, because that is what is going to help you hit your goals and hit your visions on your vision board. So be prepared to work hard, stretch your limits, and hit those goals. I'm going to turn it over to Michelle now.
Thanks. So for this training call, I wanted to talk to you all about time management and using your time effectively for your business. It is so easy in this business to make it look and feel like you're working and keeping busy without actually accomplishing any tasks that will earn you an income or get you closer to those goals you put on your vision board. Have you ever sat down to work without a clear vision of what you're going to do, and after an hour has gone by, you realize all you did was scroll through Facebook? We've all been there. But that is why being intentional with your time is so important. It is also important to be intentional because you probably don't have all the time in the world to work your Pampered Chef business, right? We all have lives, whether you have a full-time job, kids, pets, spouses, homes to take care of, vacations to go on, the list goes on and on. This is also helpful if you are one who does have quite a bit of time to work your business, but feels like you're working it all day and not seeing any results. So how much time should we be working on our businesses? A great place to start is by carving out about 2 hours a day to work your business. It doesn't have to be a solid 2-hour window. It could be 30 minutes in the morning, another 30 minutes at lunchtime, and then maybe an hour after dinner or after the kids go to bed. Maybe on the weekends, it's a solid 2 hours in the morning, then you're done for the day. However works best for you and your schedule. The biggest thing, though, is to plan when you're going to set aside those chunks of time and commit to them. One thing that helps me is by scheduling out my entire week at a time on every Sunday night. There are many ways you can do this. You can print out a free printable offline. There's lots of them online you can print out. You can get a paper planner or even use a digital one like Google Calendars or even just a calendar on your phone. I love using digital calendars because they go everywhere with me and I can set alerts to remind me of what is coming up on my schedule. Whatever way works best for you and that you will stick with is what you want to try or do. So when I go to carve out my time, I first plug in all my other commitments. I plug in when I have to take kids to school and pick them up. I plug in when I have to make dinner, any meetings I have, doctor's appointments, anything. I plug that all in first. Then I try to find chunks of time in between my other commitments where I can sneak in some work. If once you start this process, you're struggling to find those 2 hours, then in your weekly check-in call with your director, let them know so that they can help you, so that you two can work together to try and find that time you need for your business. Okay, so say you found your 2 hours a day. Now, in order to make the best out of those 2 hours, you're going to want to plan what you will accomplish. One thing that has helped me to be more productive is by writing out all of my daily, weekly, and monthly tasks, like all of them. Welcome guests to the parties, send host coaching, friend request new guests, respond to comments, respond to messages. The list goes on and on. You should only have to do this once. But by having these tasks written out, I'm able to remain more focused during my work time than if I was going to go by memory. And by remaining focused on one task at a time and not jumping around from task to task, I'm able to get them done faster. During your work time, it's also good to turn off all your notifications so you can remain focused on your tasks and getting them done. How you write out your tasks also depends on whatever works best for you. You can write them out like this on a sheet of paper with each day and your daily tasks. You can make a Word document, a Google document, or how I like to do them is I use Google Calendars and I set reminders for all of my daily, weekly, and monthly tasks. When you write out your tasks, it's also important to write them out in order of importance. The most important tasks you'll want to accomplish each day are the income producing tasks, and they should be at the top of your list. An income producing task would be something like sending your host coaching, messaging guests, sending booking messages. One saying we like to say at Pampered Chef is that you earn your paycheck with host coaching and you pick up your check at the party. And we say that because effective host coaching is one of the leading factors, excuse me, to having a successful show. We'll go more into host coaching in a later training. So making sure that you get those income producing tasks done first is very important. Sitting there making adorable Canva images is super fun, but it's not what is going to get you a paycheck. So if you have not sent out your host coaching, sent your booking messages, checked in on your parties, then you should not be spending your time making Canva images yet. Whenever you sit down to work, you should have a clear vision of what you're going to do. I always have my list of to-do tasks right next to me while I'm working, so I can easily check the task off when it's completed and move on to the next one. And because my list is in order of importance, I can just start at the top and go down and not have to use my valuable time deciding what to do next. Okay, so you've carved out your 2 hours a day and planned which tasks you're going to accomplish in those chunks of time. The last tip I have for you is to commit to your plan and commit to yourself. The most successful consultants treat their business like a business. When they decide to work certain hours, they show up just as if they were going to a job. Yes, being a consultant offers flexibility in when you're going to work, but you still have to do the work. Your Pampered Chef business is not going to work itself. And although we are here to offer support and advice and cheer you on, your director cannot work your business for you either. During this process, there are going to be times where you don't want to work. There are going to be times where you'll get frustrated and maybe want to quit. But remember that you made a commitment to yourself to see this through. And if you stick with that commitment, you might be surprised as to what you can accomplish and how many of those goals on your vision board you can check off. Okay, so your homework for today is to make a vision board and share it with your director and to take some time to plan out your week when you're going to work. And if you need accountability, A great idea is to find a teammate to share your working times with and make a pact to check in with each other each day. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this training. We hope you found it helpful and look forward to watching you hit your goals. Bye. I don't know how to stop recording.